What was this? What was this? What? I need a... I need this. It's back around my neck, so weird. Whew. Good day. Good people. It's a Friday. Even though we're in the simulator, it's a Friday. In the year of the horizon. Toonlink, Dave, and the United States Aviator here. Once again, one more time. One more again. For the continuation of the opening ceremonies. For the Dangan-lympics. Dropped a penny on the ground. Hunger Games. We got the tag titles on the line. It's your girls, Band-Aid, the team that I personally manage. And they're coming out on top. They're being the first champs to retain. Don't forget it. I can prove it. I can't prove it. We're gonna prove it today, though. When we see them do it. After we roll this die, introduce everyone, do all the whole things, the 9 yards, whatnot, and who's what's. And as we end the opening ceremonies this week, before we get into the real Dangan-lympic action, where each of the teams, Danganronpa 1, Danganronpa 2, Danganronpa 3, Danganronpa V3, Ultra Despair Girls, and the OCs do battle. So let's see who's here today, battling for the tag team titles at the top. It's Ibuki, and it's Mikan, and it's Band-Aid representing Seiko, who is not here today. The religious artists, we have Angie and Jotaro. Animal Hoodies representing Chiaki, who is not here today. We have Jin, and we have Aiko. Sheep Ranch representing Sonya, who's not with them today. It is Gundam and Daisaku. The Pimp's Entourage representing Kaito, who's not here today. It's my ride or die Ryoma. And it is Crazy Yoko, extra large. The Pimped Out Rides. We have Mondo, and we have the ultimate pimp Kazuichi. If you didn't see yesterday's episode, you might want to. I guess this is live, so I'm not gonna spoil anything about yesterday's episode. Go back and watch it. It's a good time. Thumbtack Terrors, a return. Crazy Yoko and Usami, Ultra Despair Hagakure. We have Kanon, and we have Hero. The perfect professors, Chisa and Mishima, holding out strong for Kizakura, who's not with them today. The mechanical good boys are really the mechanical despair-ridden robots, as Kibo and Mekamaru are your agents of chaos. The split squad has Azuru and I was gonna say Crazy Toko for some reason. That's technically not completely wrong. Genocide Jack of the squad. Representing Corey in the house, who is not with them today, and the confectioner's couple, Ruruka, and your boy, Izayoi. That's the field. So tell me, I guess you guys can't tell me who's your tag team ride or dies yet, because after this episode, everyone who's not champion or agent of chaos is free to mix and match. That's all I gotta say about that. But here's the lie. We have all of them duking it out for Band-Aid's glorious Danganronpa Hunger Games tag team titles, and after this week there will be all sorts of mixing and matching. You'll see all sorts of characters all over the place. They will be representing their I guess we'll call them teams, but they're all it feels like we should call them series, even though they're part of the same series. Sections. We'll call them sections. I don't know. We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, who do you got? Which team do you think is coming out as the new tag team champions, or repeat tag team champions because the Thumbtack Terrors could get those titles back, or Band-Aid could retain? Tell me what you think over there in the liveness, because I know that exists, or over there, or down there, or wherever you have it, because YouTube doesn't like to Also, it could be anywhere else now because YouTube's doing silly things with the comments. Make sure you leave a couple of spaces. Leave like a word that says spoiler, and then a couple of lines, and then what you actually want to rate in the comments, because spoilers are abound. Make sure to do that. But go ahead and make your picks. Who do you think is going to get first? While you guys do that, I am not going to do much. I'm not going to do much. I've been going through all the OCs. They're looking good. They're looking fresh. I've been doing all the report cards. At this point, they're probably done, if I'm being completely honest, because this is me talking in the past. It's not going to take me longer than a day. Shouldn't take me longer than a day to do all of those. There's a lot. Once again, largest, as we go season by season, it's all, I'm gonna keep saying, it's the largest amount of OCs that we've ever had. Because it is technically the largest amount of OCs that we ever had. It's just you won't see them all in one episode, you'll see them all dispersed throughout the season. Which I think is going to be way better to give everybody some shine. I think that that's what's special about the Dangan-lympics. And if for some reason this series continues to go on and go on and go on, and I have like 3 more seasons, and we have another season, it'll be the Dangan-lympics season again. That'll be the summer. That'll be the summer. That'll be the summerness. But that's enough talking. I got my gold goggles on. I got my stars and my star-spangled jacket on. This red and white striped shirt, and we have the dye. Now let me tell you, my pick was, I can't say any, I'm trying not to spoil tomorrow's episode. Or yesterday's episode. So I'm just gonna say my pick. For the lot of you who saw yesterday, you know who's the champ. For the lot of you who didn't, go and check it out after this one if you want to watch this one live. Unless something happens in this episode and I go nuts and I will end up just going nuts at the end. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta root. You know I'm gonna say Band-Aid, but I think I am gonna root for the entourage. For Ryoma, Crazy Yoko Extra Large, and Kaito on the side. Cause Ryoma, I made him my ride or die yesterday. I got him. He's great. He's a good boy. Deep down, he wants the best for everyone, I'm sure. Even if it means not the best for him. He puts others above himself. Ryoma is a classy Jin, the best of all time. You can't get a better character than Ryoma. Quote me on it. Don't quote me on it. You can probably find somebody else. But let's do this. It's the opening ceremonies. We're gonna close off the opening ceremonies today by rolling this die a couple of times, and gonna make sure I get a couple rolls where I can just look at you guys and say, huh, just once. Just a single resimulate. That's interesting. That's the barcode. That's not the 2. You guys know about the bar. I should probably just get a Sharpie and darken that out. Nah. Let's go ahead and resimulate a single time. It's gonna be weird just saying, resimulate. Just one time. Not 2 times, not 3 times, not even 4 times, but not 5 times. 1 time will provide us some spicy RNG. 4 times yesterday provided me a heart attack and a half, but today, it is the year of the horizon. And to find out what champs await beyond the horizon, who will capitalize with just a single resimulate, we have to go on, we have to go ahead, and we have to proceed to the blood bath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horns, they sound. Can we please sound the horns? I guess we will. Ryoma grabs a backpack and retreats. Thank you, Ryoma. You do your due diligence. I believe in you. Crazy Yoko Extra Large and Angie recognize each other and decide to put their faith in one another. Daisaku runs away from the cornucopia. Mondo stole some fireworks before leaving the ceremony. Mondo, how could you? Jotaro asks Usami and Gundam not to be lewd in his presence. I feel like you would be the most lewd of the 3, Jotaro. You nasty. Chisa finds a shopping cart inside of the cornucopia. Don't put somebody in it. Everyone's stealing fireworks before leaving the opening ceremonies. Come on, you guys. Ruruka, what are you doing? You can't use those to make sweets. Mishima runs away from the cornucopia. Kanon begins to bully Kazuichi relentlessly. How could you? Jin grabs a shovel. Mekamaru convinces Crazy Yoko, Izuyoi, Ibuki, Hiro, and Azura to boycott the Killing Games. Mikan Aiko and Genocide Jack get into a fight. Genocide Jack triumphantly kills Mikan and Aiko. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, didn't Mikan die first in the episode that Ibuki won the tag team titles? Maybe this is their strat. Maybe that's the strat they got going on. Maybe it'll work again. Maybe so. Kibo finds a guitar inside the cornucopia. He continues to walk around the arena, filling everyone with despair as they die. As he taunts them, we'll proceed. We just lost 2, but we have to get through day 1 to see who else will lose. Angie chases Usami around with a mace at the start of day 1. Kazuichi pets some rats that he befriended. The rats aren't here today. Did they sneak into the game? The rats, of course they would. Crazy Yoko investigates the school grounds looking for clues. Clues. Genocide Jack and Ruka run into each other and decide that they're both startled and they actually flee from each other. Well, good for— oh no. Izzy always pricked by thorns. But oh no, Azuru finds a mysterious gauntlet. We are starting off the season with the gauntlet. Okay, with the infinity, okay. Upon snapping, they turn Crazy Yoko, Jin, Chisa, Daisaku, Ibuki, Gundam, and Ryoma into dust. And then Jotaro strangles Mishima with a rope. Kibo and Hiro return to the Olympic Village so they can rest. That's probably wise after seeing everything that just happened. Kanon camouflages herself in the bushes. Mondo takes time to rest before partaking in the next event. And Mekamaru finds cactus juice and makes friends with the circle birds. The circle birds. We'll proceed. We lost. Crap. Holy oh no. Holy oh no. An arena event, Monokuma forces the remaining tributes to play Russian roulette. No one is exactly sure how many empty chambers are left in each revolver. Kanon fires a blank and survives. Mekamaru fires a blank and survives. Mondo, Genocide Jack, Angie, Kazuichi, Izuyoi, and Crazy Yoko Extra Large are grouped together. Izuyoi frantically grabs the gun and fires all shots at other players, but the chambers were empty. The players beat Izuyoi to death, our boy Izuyoi. Usami, Jotaro, Azuru, Hiro, Kibo, and Ruruka are grouped together. Only Azuru survives. Azuru's going off this game. He is not bored today. Now, fingers crossed, unless the feast is like, hey, let's just end this real quick, we can go to a Claire de Lune. 16 cannon shots, two-thirds of the competition gone in one day. That leaves us with 8 people, which means, goodness gracious, after this Claire de Lune 4, Mikan, Aiko, Crazy Yoko, Jin, Chisa, Daisaku, Ibuki, Gundam, Ryoma, Mishima, Izuyoi, Usami, Jotaro, Hiro, Kibo, Ruruka. Now it's time immediately for your, oh my gosh, Saving Grace picks. Look at this. Because there were so many shared events, everyone has a whole bunch of kills together. Angie has 5. For the religious artist, she remains. By the way, we will have new tag team champs because both Band-Aid members are gone. The Pimp's entourage, Crazy Yoko, also has 5. Both members of the Pimped Out Rides are still in. Mondo with 5 and Kazuichi with 5. Kanon's still in for Ultra Despair Hagakure with none. And then the Split Squad, they shared— no, they didn't share. Genocide Jack just got 7 kills just— oh, she had 2 from earlier and she also shared in the 5 event. What on earth? Okay. Alright. They're both in, and then Mekamaru's also around. There is the caveat that I forgot to mention. If the Agents of Chaos win the game, the chaos spreads instead to the old champs. So Ibuki and Mikan still have a chance to— Mikan could be somehow, someway, your first ever 2-time Agent of Chaos if the Mechanical Good Boys win this match. The Pimped Out Rides have a stake in the claim too. It would be also lovely for Crazy Yoko to get herself a win for the Entourage. Religious Artists, they're here. Jotaro could hold a title even though he's never held first place. Split Squad just... I'm just in... You guys... Did I... It's Saving Grace picks time. So, who do you got? This is just... It just went so fast. It's just one day. One is the loneliest number because now we're so lonely with the number of players. Angie, Crazy Yoko, Extra Large, Mondo, Kazuichi, Kanon, Mekamaru, Azuru, Genocide Jack. Which team is your Saving Grace pick? Let me know in the live chat, down in the comments. Took a deep breath. Now I'm back in it. My brain's set right. Even though we lost 16 people in one day, even though things went nuts immediately, we can still get through this. We can get through this together. So let me know. Who do you got? Who do you have? Because it could end tomorrow, for all I know. I am still going with the Pimp's Entourage. I wanted Ryoma to win. But, you know, a win by proxy is still a win for me, and my ride or die, so I'll take it. Crazy Yoko Extra Large, get yourself a title, girl. It's about time. You started off as a joke for one episode, and you won that episode. Prove to the people that you're a real champ. And that's all I got. So you made them, hopefully, by liking, subscribing, commenting, or saying it in the live chat, because we live. I'm not live, but I'm there live. Religious Artists, the Pimp's Entourage, the Pimped Out Rides, Ultras of Hagakure, Mechanical Good Boys, Split Squad. One of them walks out with the titles. Who's it going to be? They all have dreams of obtaining that goal. They all have ambitions, and they all have the heart of a samurai woman, which will carry someone to first place, to being your champions in this opening ceremony. You know, I'm just padding this out right now, so it's still a decent amount of time. So it's not like a 10-minute video. But I've done some padding. That was enough padding. Let's go ahead. Let's proceed. Let's see what happens. At the start of night 1, Mondo tosses a shot put ball that almost hits Crazy Yoko Extra Large in the head. Watch where you're throwing that, Mondo. Genocide Jack ties Mekamaru to a tree, leaving him there for the night. Kazuichi loses sight of where he is. Andy takes the time to rest before partaking in the next event. Azuru believes that he can win as long as he believes in the heart of the gods, and I think he might just do it with the way that he has been performing today. Kanon sees a fire but stays hidden as we proceed. Nobody dies then. Will anyone die? Yeah, of course. With how this game started off, of course it's the feast. It's the feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families as Mekamaru destroys Crazy Yoko's memoirs out of spite. How could you? Kanon shoots an arrow at Mondo but misses and kills Angie instead. Azuru decides not to go to the feast. Genocide Jack takes a staff leaning on against the cornucopia. That could be arcane magic. Or maybe just like she could craft some arcane scissors using that, and Kazuichi also decides not to go to the feast. I think we only lost Angie during the feast. That's the opposite of what I expected. I expected to lose like 9 people due to like yesterday's feast and everything that happened before here, but we get to make it to day 2. I almost didn't think we were gonna make it, but we get to make it to day 2 because at the start of it, oh my gosh. My goodness gracious. Azuru cleans and jerks an incredible amount of weight and throws it at Mondo and Genocide Jack. Both of them end up getting crushed. That was your tag team partner, Azuru. That was your tag team partner. Slow your roll, man. I know you're not bored this time, but calm down. Crazy Yoko Extra Large diverts Kazuichi's attention and runs away. Kanon sprains her ankle while running away from Mekamaru. Will proceed, and unless it's some random arena event again, don't do it to me. We lost 3. Yes. 3 lost souls. It slowed down. It's not 16 this time. It's just 3. Can we get a Claire de Lune 4? Angie, Mondo, Genocide Jack. And that means the religious artists are out of here. Unfortunately, we'll see everybody's statuses. Pimp's Everyone's now down to 1. Both of the teams with 2 people left all have 1 now. It is a 1-on-1-on-1-on-1-on-1 battle. It is Crazy Yoko Extra Large, it is Kazuichi, it is Kanon, it is Mekamaru, and it is Azuru with 9 kills, all caught in a crisis of fate. It's anybody's game. Mekamaru could get a pacifist victory, which would be like so relieving for him to finally let go of all of that chaos and give it back to Band-Aid. Mikan wants that chaos back. I'm low-key rooting for the Mechanical Good Boys, but I really want the Pimp's Entourage. Or, honestly, I could say it like this, I'm fine with any of these teams winning. Ultra Despair, Hagakure. For some reason, if Hero won, I love Hero too, but I do like Kanon a lot, if I'm being completely honest. She is a sleeper pick. I think it's a 1 in 5 chance that she takes it. So who knows who's gonna win? I don't, but everyone's in a crisis of fate, so we just gotta keep on going. Are we playing Crisis of Fate? I have no idea, knowing how this game is going, but as we, what is this? What was this? What was this? What? I need this. It's back around my neck, so whew. Crazy Hiyoko Extra Large sets off an explosive, killing Kanon, Azuru, Kazuichi, and Mekamaru. I told her to do it. I said, prove to them all how crazy you can really be. I got the chills that I got yesterday. That's it. This game was unpredictable. This was so much shorter. Yesterday was kind of short, but I can't even pad this one out, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. It's not even gonna give us the thing, yeah. Your winner. Out of absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. She started off as a one-off. You guys loved her, I loved her. She won a game, she won again. She won, she made her way, smitten by the pimp like I was smitten by the hat. Crazy Hiyoko Extra Large finds a way to do it, finds a way to win it, and is now, along with the Pimp's Entourage, your new Danganronpa Hunger Games Tag Team Champions of the World. Of the world! What was this game? Let's proceed. First of all, because there were so many shared events, both Crazy Hiyoko and Azuru, Crazy Hiyoko Extra Large, my bad, and Azuru, both got 9 kills, which is nuts. Mekamaru almost got 2nd place, which is, almost got 1st, almost passed off the chaos. It was almost the first ever pass off. What was this? What was this? That was nuts. That's what it was. It was absolutely nuts. Crazy Hiyoko Extra Large and the Pimp's Entourage come out on top. They are the new champs. Mekamaru, 2nd place. Kazuichi in 3rd. Almost did a nice little reversal of yesterday. Let's see. Azuru in 4th with 9. Kanon in 5th with 1. And all of you just went out so quick. Genocide Jack in 6th. With 7, Mondo in 7th with 5, Angie in 8th with 5, Ruruka in 9th with 9, and Kibo in 10th with 9. Jeez Louise, alright. What can I do to pad out the rest of this one? I'd like it to be at least 25 minutes, but like at the present moment in time, it just ended so quick. Well, let's proceed. Look at this. I wonder how long this is gonna be. It shouldn't be that long at all. Proceed. Wiesna. Brand Steel. Hello? There we go. I was gonna say, this is very rare. Look at this. Look at this right now. It all fits onto a single page. I don't have to do any scrolling. That's so rare. That's how quick, that's how abrupt this ended. So many big events. Big event there. Big event there. Big event here. It's just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Alright, well, that's okay, cool. I'm fine with it. That's okay. That's just fine. We'll proceed. 9 kills, Crazy Yoko extra large, Azuru with 9, Genocide Jack with 7, Angie, Kazuichi, Mondo with 5. Let's actually look at the killed by statistics. Those numbers seem a little weird. Who had 5? Kanon, Azuru, Kazuichi, Mecha. Oh, right, I understand. Yeah, I get. Now, I don't know why. So, a bunch of people shouldn't have 5. These are the real numbers. 9, 5, 3. Brand Steel's just goofing up again. That's fine. Real numbers 9, 5, 3 for Genocide Jack, Angie, Jotaro, Kanon, Kazuichi, and Mondo. That makes way more sense to me. I don't know why the other one went all the way back around. Good on you, Azuru, with 9 kills. If you had won, I would have been like, you earned this one. But there we go. Your girl, Crazy Yoko extra large, she won one. We can go back to the reaping. That was it. Pimp's Entourage. I wanted Ryoma to win it, but by proxy, he won it. Thank you, Crazy Yoko extra large. You done us one. You done us a real one. But that means everyone else is up for trades and mix-ups between the tag teams. Some of them will just stay together, some of them won't. We can bring up the tag team bracket because it's normal. It's normal. But for the singles bracket, I guess, no, I'll explain that next week. I'll explain the singles bracket. I didn't explain it yesterday on purpose. Well, I'll explain it next week because it'll make more sense, because it'll actually be the start of the actual events where all of the brands are battling. It's a battle of the brands. We'll call them brands. That sounds better. That sounds better. The Danganronpa 1 brand, the Danganronpa 2 brand, Danganronpa 3 brand, the Danganronpa V3 brand, the Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls brand, and your OC brand, all duking it out. Who will come out on top at the end of the season? I haven't the slightest. Who will have the most points? I haven't the slightest. But we'll find out starting next week. Who will be your first gold medalist? I don't know. What's the first Olympic event? I don't remember, but I planned it all out, so we'll just see. This was nuts. That's all I got. We're at what, 27 minutes? That's appropriate amount of time. This live chat, I'm sure you guys goofed out. You probably calmed down now, but it was nuts. It was absolutely nuts. This was nuts. I took a second I needed a drink of water after that. Crazy Yoko extra large. Is that how she won in the past too? That seems very familiar. That seems very deja vu. 1 resimulate and 4 resimulate were nuts this week. What will the future hold for the rest of these roles? I don't know. But the next 22 episodes, we will have OCs, and then it'll be the end of the season. It's gonna be a fun one. Stay classy, passengers. Ooh, get excited. Get excited, because next week it's gonna start, and it's gonna be real. We will have 6 people. Yes, 6 people for every single team, so we'll have games of 30 instead of 24, so they'll be a little bit longer, or if they go like this, they will be short. Who knows? Who knows, really? Stay classy. As always, congrats to the new champs, the Pimp's Entourage. Ryoma, Crazy Yoko extra large, and Kaito taking the titles. Proud of them. The Pimp's proud. The Pimped Out Rides are proud. They all, it's a good time for the extended entourage is what we'll call them. Stay classy. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. See you next week. Bye-bye.